She thought love meant safety, not dependency. She believed he will handle everything was a promise, not a risk. At first, it felt peaceful. No stress about bills, savings, or future planning. He paid for dinners, rent, and little luxuries. She felt cared for, protected, and emotionally secure. Friends said, "You're lucky, he takes responsibility." She smiled proudly, believing she had found stability. But no one asked about her financial independence. No one questioned if she still controlled her own future. This is where the silent cost begins. Not loud, not obvious, but slowly growing. It doesn't happen in one day. It grows with every decision she stops making. At first, she stops checking her bank balance. Because she thinks, why worry? He will manage. Then she stops planning her own savings. Because someone else is already planning everything. Slowly, financial awareness turns into financial silence. And silence is where confidence quietly disappears. She still earns sometimes, but stops prioritizing growth. Career decisions become emotional, not strategic. Why work so hard? She tells herself gently. He is already doing enough for us. But love and income are two different securities. One protects emotions, the other protects choices. When one partner handles everything, balance slowly shifts. Power doesn't shout. It quietly relocates. She doesn't notice it at first. Because comfort often hides long-term consequences. She starts asking before spending. Even for small personal purchases. Not because he forces her, but because dependency rewires decision-making. This is not about blame. This is about awareness no one teaches girls. Society praises financial provision, but rarely discusses financial control. She feels loved but slowly less powerful. Because earning is not just money, it's autonomy. When income reduces, self-trust also reduces. Decisions feel heavier, risk feels scarier. She once dreamed big about her own future. Now she adjusts dreams to match shared financial decisions. It feels practical, mature, and relationship-focused. But inside, her personal growth quietly pauses. This pause doesn't hurt immediately. That's why it's called the silent cost. Years later, small gaps become big gaps. Career gap, savings gap, confidence gap. She may still be happy in love, but unsure about her individual financial strength, and this uncertainty changes how she speaks, how she negotiates, how she decides. Again, this is not his fault. And it is not her weakness either. It is simply a pattern society normalizes. Let him handle everything sounds romantic but risky. Because real security is shared, not outsourced. And independence is emotional protection too. Social media makes this illusion stronger. Luxury lifestyle videos rarely show financial negotiations. We see gifts, trips, and perfect stability, but not emergency funds or personal savings accounts. Young women start believing provision equals protection. But protection without participation creates imbalance. And imbalance doesn't mean oppression. It simply means reduced personal control. Imagine needing permission for life changes. Not officially, but practically. That's the emotional cost nobody calculates. The cost of slowly losing financial voice. She becomes more careful with opinions because she doesn't want to seem ungrateful. Gratitude is beautiful in relationships, but silence should never be the price of support. Now let's be very clear. Financial independence is not about ego or competition. It is about emotional safety during uncertainty. Because life is unpredictable for everyone. Jobs change, health changes, circumstances change. But personal financial strength creates inner stability. When she earns or saves, she doesn't love less. She simply feels less afraid of the future. This confidence improves relationships, not damages them. Because equality removes hidden emotional pressure. So what is the solution? Not rejection of support, but balance of responsibility? She can still be loved and provided for. But she should never disconnect from her own money awareness. Start with knowing your expenses. Even if someone else pays them today. Keep a personal emergency fund quietly. Not for distrust, but for self-respect. Continue skill growth even after marriage. Because paused growth becomes future dependency. Have financial conversations openly, not awkwardly. Money talks are maturity, not conflict. Remember, strong women don't reject support. They simply protect their ability to stand alone if needed. Because true love supports independence, not replaces it. And real partnership shares both emotional and financial strength. If you are currently saying, he will handle everything, pause and gently ask, what do I handle for myself? This question is not rebellion. It is responsibility toward your future self. One day, circumstances may test stability, and preparation will feel like self-love, not doubt. You deserve love and financial confidence together, not one at the cost of the other. So never feel guilty for building personal savings. It is not distrust, it is wisdom. Never feel ashamed for wanting career continuity. It is not ambition against love, it is balance within life. Because the silent cost of dependency is not visible today, but it becomes very loud during uncertain tomorrows. And this message is not to create fear. It is to create awareness with respect and empathy. You can be deeply loved and financially aware. You can be emotionally secure and economically prepared. That is the real definition of modern strength. Not dependency, not isolation, but balanced independence. So promise yourself one thing today. You will never outsource your entire financial voice, because love should hold your hand, but your future should still stay in your hands. And that is the silent cost you must never ignore. The cost of slowly forgetting your own financial power. If this message made you reflect, share it with another woman. Because awareness spreads protection faster than fear ever can. Remember, independence doesn't break relationships. It strengthens respect inside them. This is not a warning against love. It is a reminder to never abandon your financial identity. And once you protect that identity, no silent cost will ever steal your confidence again. Subscribe for more emotional and practical finance awareness for women. Because informed women make fearless life decisions.